Hi, Maria here, and I have Val.
Hi, I'm back again.
Today we're going to talk about Val's top 15 Middle Eastern fragrances for fall. Is that right?
Yes, I'm so excited.
I'm totally excited too. Now, before I get started, I just want to mention, for those of you that are interested, I created perfume journals. They come in 3 colors. They all say Perfume Journal Can't Stop Sniffing. And essentially, they are a book that you can use to record your fragrances. For us that are into lots of sampling and whatnot, these are so handy. They have a place to put the house, the fragrance, the price, whether you get compliments, the notes, different descriptor words. It's all here. You can date it. And then as well, the pages are numbered, and then there's a table of contents so that you can keep track of your fragrances. You can use it as a reference book, or you can use it as a daily journal and just journal your fragrance experience. So they come in soft cover and hard cover in 3 different colors, and they're available on most Amazon sites. So just check your local Amazon. I do have the links down below for, I believe, Europe, Canada, or maybe it's just Canada and US. You can check the links down below in any case. And yeah, if you're interested, I would love it if you would purchase.
I absolutely love mine, you guys. Like I do. I refer to mine all the time. It's an amazing place to put all your thoughts about your perfumes. Because let's face it, as perfume addicts, we get so disorganized.
Yeah.
You know what we were just talking about, our samples alone get so
Insane.
out of control. And then you're thinking, you have a list of the ones you need to get rid of, the ones that you love the most right now, and the ones you want to buy, the ones you want to sample. So having something like this, I find, really helps my perfume ADHD.
Yeah.
I can get it all together in one place, and then I can go back and sort of see where have I been and how have I changed. So it's a brilliant idea. I love that you did this.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had a few people say that it's actually helped them be able to decide whether they wanted to purchase or not, just as they wrote through it, gave it some thought, then they could think about whether they wanted to get it or not. And for some, it really helped them to actually curb the buying, not just impulse, but actually really think about what they needed in their collection and so on. So that is that. If you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. And let's get into the top 15 Middle Eastern for fall. I'm ready.
So exciting. Woo! All right, so you know that we've been all over the map with Middle Eastern fragrances, and Middle Eastern fragrances have really come a distance as far as not always being super oody and spicy. We have a world of different scents to try out with Middle Eastern now, and they're all done so well. But my heart is really with the spicy Middle Easterns that I started with, and that goes perfectly for fall. So I feel like that's my favorite Middle Eastern season. I am going to start with a tried and true that I think we all know about at this point, and that is Hamra Kawa. This is the flanker to the original Latafa Hamra, but the Kawa means coffee, so it's with an additional coffee note. Here you go.
I like this way better than the original. It's got just a little bit more depth, a little bit more coffee. So it's sweet. It's got dates in it, right?
Yes.
So sweet date. I'm not sure what else is in there. Maybe some rose. I can't remember.
I should look up the notes because I think the last time we were sort of comparing the two, we discovered that one of them doesn't have dates, and it might be this one.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
So I need to double check. If it doesn't, it certainly smells like it does.
Yeah, I agree. So it smells like the original. I like the way you said that. Hamra.
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 In any case, I definitely get the OG, but I definitely get the coffee, and this one's definitely more palatable to me. So Hamra is just too sweet for my liking, and so I'm going to give it to my sister. But this one is tempting because I really do like the coffee.
Okay, so this
Doesn't have dates?
It doesn't. It has ginger in the top. It has candied fruits.
Okay.
So you're still getting that very syrupy sweet.
Yeah.
You know, it smells
Like
to me-
fruitcake.
Yes, very, very much like that. Praline, vanilla, tonka bean, benzoin. Like this is a sweet syrupy bomb, and it's really like it's bordering on cloying, but it's so complex and beautiful. you just go slow with it.
Yeah.
You don't want to have too much. This I find is also, although cinnamon is in the top notes, cardamom is also.
I don't find the cardamom to be too much. I get some cinnamon, but I don't really notice the cardamom.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's got these, you know, classic spices in the top notes, but it doesn't come across as particularly gingerbready or spicy. It comes across to me, it's in there, it's really nicely blended, but it's more sweet than spicy. So I find this one is perfect to layer with your spicy Middle Eastern fragrances.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
And then they go, you know, it's a perfect bridge. They go hand in hand. But yeah, there's not much not to love about this one. I love the way the bottle looks. It's extremely classy and affordable. Yeah, Latafa, Khamra, Kawa. Then next, I brought Latafa Liam Gray, and this is a dupe of BDK's Gris Charnot.
I just love this one. I know lots of people, like some people find this too masculine. I don't think it's masculine. What I think it is it's a lot stronger than Gris Charnot. So it's more potent, but it gives me that total same vibe. Yeah, it smells sexy, sensual. It smells like tea to me. A little bit of tea, a little bit of powderiness. It smells not smoky from the point of view of like smoky smelling, like oudi or tobacco, but more like fog. Like it smells like a tea fog.
Absolutely.
Like, that's what I get from it. I love it. Very classy.
Oh, there is a powderiness to this, and I think it's somewhere between, I think there's cardamom in the top note and tea. There's sandalwood in the base, a very smooth sandalwood. And then there's a fig note carrying it all together that really creates a sweet powdery. I love the fig. I love the tea. Like, I get why people see this as masculine. And of course, this would be a lady killer.
Oh,
on
yeah.
A handsome man, my God.
Seriously, if you're a guy, this is a no-brainer. Like, girls are going to love this.
So good. And I mean, the bottle looks masculine as well.
When I think about a fragrance like this on a guy, I think that this is similar to something like Clean Skin Reserve on a woman.
Yes.
So this is like a roll in the sheets scent for a guy.
Absolutely.
A little bit more understated, clean smelling somehow on a man.
Absolutely.
Whereas on a girl, I feel like it smells a little bit bordering on edgy yet elegant.
Absolutely. Bordering on edgy. That's how I feel when I wear this. It's smooth and it's soft enough to still be feminine, but it does have, I guess, just a touch of barbershop or something that makes me feel like, you know, I don't like masculine fragrances as a rule.
Yeah.
But if they have that mysterious, je ne sais quoi kind of thing going on, and they're a little bit sweet, and the sandalwood kills me. That's, for me, spicy and sandalwood in a man's fragrance is going to warm me up to it. I don't like citrusy or fougere or those kind of fragrance profiles.
Yeah, neither here. Not big on those on a guy.
No. Well, I mean on me.
Oh, okay.
Right? So
I don't
if
like
I'm
them on a
gonna
guy
go-
either. Like,
I don't
I prefer
either.
this kind of feel.
Me too.
on a guy.
Me too. I want something where it smells like they're not trying too hard. I don't want anything to do with, you know.
I don't want Sauvage.
No, exactly. Exactly. So I'm going to stick with the more masculine ones then to start, just so you get an idea of what I really love. And if you are still open to masculine fragrances, but more in a spicy, sweet leaning, this one is ultimately impressive to me. This is Latafa Hercules. This is their version of PDM's Herod. And I think they did a beautiful job. I've never actually smelled Herod, but I have a few dupes. This was $19.99.
Yeah. You can't beat the price. The bottle is really nice as well. I don't think it's definitely inspired. It doesn't smell exact, but it's got that feel. And I think the key here too is that I wouldn't even consider either of these masculine. They may be masculine from the perspective of someone that likes just uber feminine fragrance. But to me, although they're marketed to men, they're totally unisex.
Very much, yeah.
So I find this to be kind of a sweet spice, almost like a sweet spice cake with a little bit of a tobacco-y edge.
Tobacco for sure, yeah.
And I love it. I absolutely love it.
I can't get enough of this one. I really, really love it. I also have the Oksha version of this one. It's called Moira. I know you have that one too. That one's darker.
Yeah.
It's more intense. This one's an easier wear for women, I think.
Yeah.
The longevity is awesome. I have nothing but good things to say about this.
And uber affordable.
So affordable. It's amazing.
Like way more affordable than the inspiration houses, frankly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, agree. So I brought this one before. I'm bringing it again just because I am so excited for fall so I can wear this again. This is Maison Alhambra's Infin Elixir. Not to be confused with Maison Alhambra's Infin Rose, which comes in almost exactly the same bottle, design and everything. This is a dupe of Initio's Side Effect. You've got rum, you've got tobacco, you've got spices. Little bit more masculine yet again, but I just find it just insanely sexy.
Yeah, I definitely like this better than Badial Oud Amethyst. Not that it's the same fragrance profile or anything, but...
Similar bottle, but...
Yeah, similar bottle. This doesn't have that metallic rose feel.
Right, yeah.
But it's still rose. And this is what I wish that one would have been.
Yeah, like it's definitely boozy.
Yeah.
And it's got equal amounts of booze and spice, I think.
Yeah.
And the tobacco is like a really like a sticky tobacco.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, I really love this one.
This is also like it's not got the massive sweetness. So whereas Shaghaf Oud and different ones like that to me are really quite sweet.
Yeah.
This is missing that component, but very beautiful. Love it.
Oh yeah, like this would be the edgy cool chick. This
I
you
agree.
could wear with a leather jacket and a big infinity scarf, you know what I mean, in the fall and feel like you're really cool. I love this one. And then in a similar vein, this is a Tobacco Vanille dupe. I think this is a very good one. Not the best one I've ever smelled. Very affordable and really good, like more than adequate. I think you'll like it. I know you're very picky when it comes to your Tobacco Vanille dupes. Really like this one.
So this one's called Charuto?
Charuto.
Oh, Charuto.
Tobacco.
Oh, okay.
And I think they actually just didn't call it Tobacco Vanille.
Yeah, I see that.
And it's by Pandora Scents.
I've never even heard of them.
I
love this bottle.
They're under Paris Corner.
Oh, okay.
Or Fragrance World.
Yeah, well,
same thing.
Fragrance World, there's a whole bunch under there.
Emir,
Yeah, French Avenue. So yeah, this one falls flat for me. It smells great, but it doesn't smell like Tobacco Vanille to me.
It's not as deep. It's not as full-bodied.
It's missing the dried fruits.
Okay.
So I don't get as much dried fruits in this one, but what it reminds me of is like a drinking a root beer in a cigar shop.
Oh my God, I love that.
Like smell it on here.
Absolutely. I can
get
totally see that.
And I really like it.
Totally.
Like, so I would wear that. We'll call it an inspiration, but it's really good. And I love drinking it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to a cigar shop. Get a root beer. That's amazing. I love it.
It's really nice.
I got to try that one on my skin.
This one's really affordable, and I mean, I'm just kind of laughing because it looks like, I don't know how well you can see that, but it looks like Che Guevara smoking a cigar. So I mean,
I love it.
It's just, I really like that one. I think my favorite Tobacco Vanille dupe of all time would probably be the Amber Oud.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's pretty darn close. Yeah. But this, I want that. I want that, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like it.
I'm glad you really like it. That's awesome.
I know what one this is. Rouge Smoking, right?
This one's Rouge Smoking. Francique 107.9 by French Avenue. This one is so good. This is going to be amazing in fall. It's been macerating for the better part of the last year. And it's got kind of like a cherries meets red hots kind of a vibe. And I really, really like that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's super sexy. I really enjoy this one. And again,
let's look up
I think a guy could wear this, a girl could wear this. I don't know why, but this Lee and Liam, both of them give me that kind of 90s cool girl vibe. Like I think long trench coat, combat boots, like that feel, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you could also put this on a woman, like an executive, and it would smell just
Yeah.
So
Because
sexy.
It's cherry, but it's such a nuanced cherry. It's not a cough syrup cherry, a medicinal cherry, or a candy cherry even, because there's so much going on. Cherry, pink pepper, bergamot, black vanilla husk, heliotrope, orange blossom, tonka bean, cashmere wood, white musk, ambroxan, labdanum, and violet.
Okay.
So you've got a lot of smooth and powdery notes rounding that cherry out. And spicy.
What's the longevity like on this one?
These aren't great for longevity.
Okay.
I'd give it maybe 5 hours max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're wearing it with lotion, you might get a little bit more. All right. So the next one is a well-loved one that we have discussed before, and it is Kahila Luxe by Paris Corner. Paris Corner.
So excited.
Oh, damn. This one is so good. I realize that I've actually brought 3 Kayali dupes.
Oh, really?
And that's really interesting because, as we know, we love Kayali, but a lot of times there's longevity and performance issues. And when you get a dupe that's made from one of these Middle Eastern companies, it usually, I mean, in fairness, the Kayali original, the Amber Invite Only 23, that one's long lasting.
Yes.
That one's very good. But you said
honestly, vanilla candy rock sugar is long lasting too.
Is it?
And so is vanilla pink pepper.
Eden Juicy Apple is really long lasting.
So there are some that are long lasting. That one isn't very long lasting. The burning cherry isn't. Okay. But this is just so good. And to me, if you like Noir Parfum by Tom Ford, to me this has that feeling as well. So it's gourmand. This has a little bit more spicy kick to it. So it is definitely similar to Amber Invite Only by Kayali. But both those fragrances, Noir Parfum, Amber Invite Only, they have that kind of spicy, almost gourmand feel to them. I just love this one. I think it's a fantastic fragrance.
It's really hard to describe what notes would be gourmand. You just know that it's very sweet and sticky, but it doesn't smell like any particular dessert.
No, for sure. And it doesn't smell like a baked good. It smells really exotic and spicy, like a little bit of chai, a little bit of whatever. So
an exotic Moroccan spice market at night.
Yes.
Like it's so.
Oh yeah. I'm tracking with you, Matt. Like, totally. Although maybe that would be scary at night. Maybe some live music and stuff, but I totally
called
hear you.
into back rooms that smell like this. You don't know what you're gonna find there. Whoops. But yeah, it's very exotic, very sexy. This would be in the bombastic fragrance category.
Yes.
So you want to go light with this, but absolutely beautiful, because close to the skin, when someone leans in to give you a hug and they catch a whiff of this, they're never gonna forget you.
I agree.
Never. So beautiful. Okay, so in that exotic sweet category, we have Emir's Forbidden Sugar.
I haven't smelled this one.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Okay,
I held off on this for the longest time. I was suspicious. I was concerned it was going to be a pink sugar dupe.
Right.
I mean, I knew it was duping Frank.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
What the heck?
It's duping Frank Beauclay's sugar. I think it's just called sugar. And this one's Forbidden Sugar. So this is marshmallow, honey, honeysuckle, caramel.
I have to have it.
Literally intoxicating. Do you have a sample bottle?
Yeah.
Okay. Take a big sample today.
Okay. Oh my goodness. That is freaking amazing.
It's so good. I don't know.
And what's the longevity like on this?
Long. Like, this is really high quality. It goes on, it goes on, it goes on. It's very sweet. It really lasts. Like, you can get all of that, the honey. And this is not an animalic honey. This is a floral honey.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? It's a honey that goes right into the honeysuckle.
Oh, wow. And so is this Maison Fragrance World?
It's Emir.
Okay.
So yeah, that's Fragrance World. I always get them mixed up.
No, it just says Emir, but
Paris
I think they're all,
Emir. Yeah.
Oh, wow. This one I have to have.
So classy, hey? So high quality. And this is, and this is one I'm really looking forward to wearing in the fall and winter, because it is so sweet, but you could wear this in the summer too.
I agree.
As long as it wasn't too hot, because it is sweet. But that floral, like that honeysuckle, is almost a springtime, right? Yeah. So
it feels light, it feels sweet, but it feels round, but light.
Absolutely. And this is a beautiful, heavy metal
Yeah, it's a
cap as
beautiful bottle.
Really
Love
nice. Gorgeous. So, all right, the next Kayali dupe. So we've talked about this before. It really does bear repeating. I'm in love with this one. I love this more than Care Pistachio.
You do.
I do. Like solidly. But I love them both. I just like this one a bit more because it's sweeter. It's longer lasting on me.
Oh, is it?
I really like the Lattafa Pride line. These bottles in this shape with the curved top.
Yeah. Actually,
really good.
Just so that you guys know, the bottles online don't do it justice. So the Love, like to me, it just looked like a sticker. But on this one and the African Drummer, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
They're actually raised up in the glass. So it's actually a very nice bottle when you see it in real life. I love that. So this one, is it about the same price as the
I think
Care
it's
Fusion?
right around $50 Canadian.
Fusion? Is it Care Fusion?
Care Fusion, yeah, I believe they're both ranging
Around the
between
same.
40 and 50.
But you like this one better.
I love it. They are very similar. They're both wonderful. I mean, I have no bad things to say about the Care Pistachio. I feel like this one, though, the Affection, maybe I'm imagining it, but I feel like there's just a tiny bit more salt on the pistachio.
Oh, okay.
And that's what takes it over the edge for me.
Okay.
You know, and more marshmallows, so there's more of a sweet. So you're getting sweet, salty, and then I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Then I'm in. Just like with any sweet in real life, I really like salty sweets, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying this is a salty fragrance, it's not, but there's somehow more of a realistic pistachio note to me in that sense.
Right.
So smell it again and see if you can get that. Do you get any salt?
No, but I definitely get more marshmallow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I hear what you're saying. Like the bergamot fresh aspect is pared down.
Yeah.
As opposed to Care Pistachio or Pistachio Yum. Or
Right.
Yum Pistachio.
Yum Pistachio.
The Kayali.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah.
There's so many, you have to edit out like a solid 10 minutes of this. Just where we just go into a trance.
Both of us.
All right, I guess we'll do the third Kayali dupe.
Might as
as well. So this is Loreal Oud Sublime, and this is a dupe of Eden Juicy Apple.
Oh,
It's so good. It's so good.
That's so good. It's just so good.
I think we can all agree, like, of the three in the Loreal Oud line, a lot of people don't like the amethyst, but some people are diehards.
Yeah.
A lot of people love the pineapple one. What's it called?
Yeah, I like it.
Can you tell?
Honor and Glory.
I hate it. I really don't like that
Her
one.
eye actually went like this. You don't like it, eh?
I try so hard to like it, and I'm still giving it a chance, but it's been macerating for a really long time, and at this point, it's just not for me.
Yeah.
You know, the pineapple and the cumin, I'm not a big fan of pineapple as it is in fragrance.
Yeah.
It really depends. Like in Zen, for example, yeah, I like a juicy fruit note, but not too much. Like Care Fusion, not a fan.
Yeah.
It's too juicy for me.
Well, is it too juicy or is it too tart?
It's too tart juicy, yes. I don't want to really smell like an acidic tart fruit.
Yeah.
I really like the apple, and I really...
No, nothing. I don't want to smell like a tart fruit. What about a fruity tart?
That might be okay. Because honestly, I like smelling like a fruity tart with this because I will mix this with my spices, right?
Or can you imagine, didn't you say you mixed this with the cotton candy from Theodora's Calatinas?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So you've got a candy apple going on.
Yeah. Oh my goodness,
Then
delicious.
We'll try it before I go to bed.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I've got too many scents on.
But this is, you know, and what I like about this scent profile too is with the apple, you just get a little bit of a shampoo-y.
Yeah.
And I'm always about that. I love shampoo scents. But this is more of a very sweet candy apple, and it lasts. For a fruit fragrance, it lasts. It's just, this is amazing. Everybody who tries this loves it. I've never heard anyone not love it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you can't go wrong. Like, it's an easy reach, happy fragrance.
and it goes through the seasons. You can wear it
Yeah,
anytime, which
totally.
is pretty rare.
But nice and long lasting. Mm-hmm. I realized I was sitting here like this while you're talking.
talking to because I'm like just hanging on your every word. And I'm like, how is this gonna look? And then I straighten myself up.
Oh, this next one is an amazing one.
So this next one, speaking of mixing the Kayali and that beautiful apple fragrance with a spicy note, this is my ultimate. So this is Kismet Angel, and this is Maison Alhambra, so by Lattafa. This is their dupe of Angel Share. This is, would you say it's really quite spot on, or do you think it's its own beast?
I just think it's way better. Like it's very close. But whatever they've done here, for me, I would choose this over Angel Share. So it's maybe not quite as sweet. I feel like it's easier to wear. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's like, I find that Angel Share is just over the edge sweet. Like that's where I think it is similar to Hamra. Oh, Hamra, right. Like Hamra. Yeah. In the tooth-achingly sweet. This to me is sweet, but not so much that it's for me. So I would choose this over Angel Share any day, and I think it's like $30 or something like that.
It's really affordable.
Yeah.
I think it might have gone up a little bit just because it's so
popular.
Like it's, yeah, there's a lot of great reviews on this. This is one of two fragrances I brought today that when I opened this and smelled it, I just ordered another bottle immediately.
Oh, okay.
So, and this is still my first bottle, so I'm a little kooky. I still treat this as if it's like pure gold, and I just like every drop is so precious to me. I love this stuff. To me, this smells very much like a super sweet apple pie. You get the crust, you get like, and nothing about it is synthetic. It doesn't smell like a synthetic gourmand. It's
very, very smooth.
And one last thing, when you're looking to get this one, it might be listed as Kismet Angel still, but most places they've changed the name to Kismet Magic, I believe.
Oh,
Bottle's exactly the same, and hopefully, like I've seen on some websites, it'll say Kismet Angel and then in brackets, or sorry, Kismet Magic and then Angel in brackets.
Okay.
So you know what you're getting, but that's what this is. And when in doubt, check the notes. But I believe this bottle is what you're gonna get no matter what. So you'll know you've got the right fragrance. But yeah, so good.
Yeah, it really, really is phenomenal.
The next one is a true favorite of mine. I absolutely love this. This is Fragrance World's Barakat Satin Oud. So it's quite an obvious dupe for MFK's Oud Satin Mood.
Yeah, like it looks exactly like. So that always bothers me a little bit because it looks so much like I don't know how they get away with it.
And Barakat, it's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, let's smell it. It's just so good.
So compared to Baroque, the one that Maison Alhambra has that you have and you love, I feel like they're just as good.
Yeah, I think you could interchange them. So I think Baroque ends up being cheaper than Barakat sometimes.
Yeah, those are very affordable. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think you can go wrong. I'd have to do an actual comparison to really, really know. But like just smelling it smells very, very similar. I would say that probably Baroque Satin Oud I think is a bit sweeter.
Okay.
A little bit more of almost a fruity opening.
Okay.
I'd say this is probably closer to the original. But yeah, they're very, very similar.
I want to smell yours.
Okay, so that's that one. And then why don't we spray yours on one of those too?
Oh, that's good. Okay.
So right now we're trying the Baroque Satin Oud and Barakat Satin Oud to see. So this is Barakat.
This scent profile is just
so sexy. So it's like iris, rose, a little bit of sweet, little bit of powder. Oh. It's just so unbelievably, it's cozy, it's elegant, it's sexy.
Ooh, I just love them both equally.
Same.
I think they're about 2% different.
Let me smell them both together.
Yeah, like what I always get when I smell this fragrance is like caramelized violet, like candy violet.
I get you.
Like violet bark, like it's so sugary and powdery. but not like, it's not by any means like just a sweet fragrance. It's so
That's
nuanced.
Bearcat.
Okay. I feel the Bearcat is stronger. It is so strong.
Yeah.
Do you get that?
No,
don't know.
I'm not sure. I think they're both very, very similar. It'd be a matter of how they dry down.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't really
want to try the Baroque on my hand because I've got the Bearcat.
Yeah, go
on
for
this
it.
one. Okay, I'm gonna say the difference. This needs to dry down a bit, obviously. But I get more like a darker oud with the Bearcat.
Okay.
And I don't, I wouldn't say this is a strong oud fragrance, but I get more of a, like, kind of more of a depth.
Let me smell both.
And this one seems
Okay.
brighter to me a little bit.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, but so similar.
Yeah.
So similar.
You can't go wrong. Either one is amazing.
Just amazing. All right, the second last, this is just a classic. This is gonna be wonderful in fall, but you can wear it all through the year. It's Narissa for her, it's Maison Alhambra, and it's a dupe of Narciso for her.
It's very nice.
Just a beautiful, simple, basic, clean musk.
Yeah. Sweet, not too powdery, but very beautiful.
I love it. I love it. It's just
classy, easy reach, great fragrance for every day.
Maison Alhambra does Narciso very well.
Yes.
And I think, you know, it's not easy to do because it's such a very specific animalic musk.
Yes.
So, yeah, I love it. I'm a huge fan of this one. And it's so affordable, you guys. So affordable. And my top, and this, like, they're not in any particular order, but this is still my favorite, I think.
It's so good. Like, can you even find it anymore? Oh, say what it is.
It's Shaghaf Oud Tonka, and this is a dupe of BDK's Tonka, what?
Velvet Tonka?
Velvet Tonka, there you go. I'm so impressed with this because this is a very Tonka vanilla heavy fragrance with some almond. It's not a roasted almond, it's very much a raw almond, but it's like alien levels of strong.
And it's just freaking good. Like,
oh, sexy, sexy, sexy.
Is it still available? It's got to be available.
I've been meaning to look because this is the second one where I knew it was a limited edition.
Yeah.
When I got it, I ordered another bottle instantly. This is my second bottle. I can't put this thing down. And I love it. We've got to check. We've got to look.
Yeah.
You know,
it'll be linked down below. If we can find it, all of these will be linked down below.
The color of the bottle.
I know. It's so beautiful.
Pretty. It's so girly. The fragrance lasts and lasts. It's not what I expected. I knew I'd like it because it's a sweet fragrance. And I knew, you know, I'm 50-50 with almond. Sometimes I really love it. But I'm the same way with, say, what's that fragrance? There's one in the line called Shine. It's an almond heavy.
Girl of Now.
Elixir. Okay, right. So I like that fragrance, but it's missing either a saltiness or something.
Right.
You know, that almond note. But the almond note in this, it's not salty. I don't know how they did it. It must be the Tonka. I'm tongue-tied. I love it so much because it lasts so long and it's just, it envelops you and you feel so pretty and nobody's gonna know what you're wearing.
Yeah.
It's, can't say enough about it. I love it.
I think it's gorgeous. So out of these, what would be your top three? Hamra,
and this one, and the Kismet Angel. I would say these are the ones that I'm gonna just not be putting down, and then I might be mixing them with some of the other ones.
Right.
But these are gonna be my fall faves. How about you?
Cool. Out of yours, I would choose Forbidden Sugar.
Ooh, yes.
Liam. And I'd want the Shaghaf Tonka. Awesome.
Oh, I can't wait for fall. This is going to be a good time. A good spicy time.
I know. As soon as you start heading towards September, it's like,
Totally.
get so excited.
Totally.
So what about you guys? What are the top three fragrances in the Middle Eastern realm that you are so pumped to wear for fall as soon as it cools off? For some of you, you don't get the cooler weather until at least the end of October. Ours is just around the corner, but please let us know what are your favorites. And if you've tried any of these, please feel free to weigh in. We would love to have your opinions. And again, Positive and negative opinions are all welcome because we all experience the fragrances differently. So feel free to share how you feel about these. And it just becomes helpful when someone is thinking of buying a Middle Eastern, because it's so hard to ever smell Middle Eastern fragrances somewhere or sample them. So the more that people weigh in, the easier it makes for someone to make an educated gamble.
Totally, exactly.
So thank you so much, Val.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Yeah, if you're wearing it with lotion, you might get a little bit more. That's just the truth. But it's so pretty.
I don't know why, but anytime I hear lotion, all I think of is it puts its lotion on my skin. Like, I can't even help it. I watched that show when I was like 24, and I wished I had never seen it, but it puts the lotion on its skin anytime I hear the word lotion. I can't even help it.
Anytime, hey?
Well, especially if someone goes, and if you put lotion instantly on its skin, it's all that it's like Mama had a baby and its head popped off. Did you ever do that as a kid?
Oh my god, yeah, with like the
The
dandelions.
dandelion. So if someone says, to this day, if someone ever says, so-and-so had a baby, I instantly think, and its head popped off. Which is so sick! Like, it's so not normal!
Oh my god, I don't even know what to say.
So stupid. Okay,
That's
anyway.
hilarious. All right, so the